Alright, so today I'm going to teach you how to solve the Rubik's Cube. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, so first off, we're going to learn a few things about the cube. The center is the core, and these will not move. And then these here, which have two sides, as you can see, if you move like right there, those are two right there. And those are called edge pieces. You have corner pieces here too then. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to make the white cross. Like that. So, what we're going to do is first find the edge piece with white. So, let's look for an on top, on this top layer. And by the way, we're going to solve it layer by layer. So, first layer, second layer, third layer. So, we're going to look on the first layer. There's not any white edge pieces. So, we're going to look on the second layer. Right here, we find a white piece. So, we're going to find the other piece on here. So, it's white and blue. So, it goes between this center and this center. So, what we're going to do is just going to learn our first algorithm. This, which is R, U, R prime. So, by the way, if you learn cube notation, it will help, but you don't need it for this, but it'll help if you in the future. But then, what we're going to do, turn the front face clockwise, because it's lined right up here. I lined with it. We're going to move it down, so it matches on here. Then we're going to do that again. No edge pieces on the top. What we're going to do is R, U, R prime. Then this has green. So the green is back here. So we're going to move our cube like that. Move this up here till it matches. Then we're going to turn it down twice. Make that. And then next, we have this white piece, but it's already lined up, so we just have to insert it. And then we find our last edge piece. And here, it right is. So we're going to just move it up to here. Then do the algorithm. And it's like this. So we can't just insert it because that would be wrong. So what we're going to do is move it over here. And then pull this side down. It'll break that up, but we'll fix that. And then it's lined up, and then we can insert it like that. And then move it up. Move this up. So now we got the white cross. And by the way, if you need any help, comment, and I'll try to get to you and figure out what's happening. So, don't worry. Alright, so now that we finished the cross, just gonna always just keep practicing after you learn a step. Keep practicing. That's how I did it. So you don't always have to rewind the video and try to remember or find where the area was where I talked about that. So, what we're going to do is move on to the next layer. Alright, so we're going to do the next layer. We're not just going to do like a face like this. We're going to do the whole layer, because this one's like this, all the way around. So, this is what the first layer will look like. It's not just the face, but it's the whole layer, going all the way around. So, what we're going to do is find corner pieces with white. Right here's a corner piece with white. So, here's orange and green. So, this is blue and red, so that doesn't match up. Orange, or red and green. Almost, but no. Here's orange and green. And here's white down here. So, this is where it's going to go. So, if it's on this side, we're going to try to put it on this side and use our algorithm. R, U, R prime, U prime. So it's basically like the same one before when we used the cross, just up one more move. And then we have that completed. Alright, let's move on. Here's blue and orange, and here's blue and orange, and here's white. So it's on the top. So what we're going to do is R, U, R prime, U prime. Alright, it's not solved. Do that again. But now it's on the left side here. or the right. And what we're going to do is insert that. Alright, next we find this piece. This isn't here, but here is red and green, and here's red and green. So here's on the top, and do the same before. Keep doing that until you insert it. And then right here's another piece. They're on the left side. And that is how we complete the first layer. And here's one more case where it's going to be on right here, facing towards you. So all you're going to have to do is make a cube rotation till it's lining up like this, and just do the mirror of the right algorithm. We're going to do the left algorithm. L prime, U prime, L, U. It's basically the same 4 moves, just set on this side. So, yeah, this is going to be the right algorithm, and then this is going to be the left algorithm. So, now we finished the first layer. Alright, so, now we finished the first layer. Again, if you have any questions, comment them down below. We'll try to finish, and I'll try to answer. Alright, so, we're going to do the second layer. So, we're going to find edge pieces. Alright, here's our green and red. So, here's green and red. So, it goes between right here. So, we're going to line it, whichever piece is right here. So, here it is red. So, we're going to line that up with the center. And then we're going to move it, so it has to go over here. So, we're going to move it the opposite way. And then R, U, R prime, U prime. Make a cube rotation and do the left algorithm. L prime, U prime, L, U. And there we have it. Next, we're going to look for more pieces. Orange and blue. Here's orange and blue. We're going to line that up. We're going to do the opposite way where it has to go. Do the right algorithm and the left algorithm. And there, it's there. Same with this one. And now we have this. We're going to insert that. So yeah. Alright, and here's another case where it's in here already, but it's right place, except it's flipped. So what we're going to have to do is the right algorithm, rotate, and the left algorithm, like we're inserting one. And then it should be up here. And then what we're going to do, move it to the opposite, right algorithm, left algorithm. And there we have it, the first 2 layers. Alright, so the first case, so next step is we're going to make the yellow cross. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to use this algorithm. So to make the yellow cross, we're going to start with the dot case, and it should go basically through all the cases. So first off, we're going to turn the front face and then do the right algorithm. And then we're going to put the front face back so it lines up. And then we have an L. So what you could do here is you could do the front face, do that again. Then we have a line, make sure that's horizontal, do that. But we're not going to use it that way. What we're going to do is with the L, turn it so it's in this corner, right here. And then we're going to do, not this layer, but this layer, both of these layers, like that, right? Move both of those layers down, and the right algorithm, and then move them back. And there, we have a skip right into the cross. So that'll be way faster, instead of just like keep going over and over. Alright, and now, that should be all the cases for the cross, yellow cross. And then what next is we're going to go and line the edges up. Alright, so what I mean by line up the edges is right here. This is lined up at the center. This is lined up at the center. And this is lined up in this one. So the cross is still made and all these edges are lined up. So we're going to try to put as many as we can already line up. This one, yellow's up on there. And then we're going to look at the edge pieces. Blue is lined up at the center. And this one isn't. This one isn't. And this one isn't. Alright. Let's move this one in here. That one is. And that one is. But these two aren't. So, move one back here and one to this edge. However, just don't don't move the top layer, rotate. So if you're over here, you're going to want to move over here so it has that backwards L. Then what we're going to do is kind of the same algorithm before, just a little bit modified. R, U, R prime. Instead of putting this one, or moving this one over here, we're going to put it over here. Just watch. The tip is to watch this pair right here. And we're going to move that. And then watch this pair and move it back. Then move this up. And then go back 2 times till that lines up. And then put it down. And then adjust this again. And there we have all that. And then, yeah, just practice that a few times. And then sometimes, yeah, you just have to keep practicing. And sometimes you'll just have to keep going till you get it. Let's say if you can just only line one up, just go wherever, I guess. And just do the algorithm. And then we have all of them lined up. And then there will be a case where they're just these 2 lined up and these aren't. Just put them like that and then just do the algorithm again. So yeah, just keep doing that. However, just when you have this case where it's an L, move it over to here and do the algorithm. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna keep doing that. Alright, so the next step is to put the corners right where it is. So here's red and green, and yellow's here. And red and blue, blue and orange, and then green and orange. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to find stuff where it is. So here is orange and green. So that's in the right place. This one isn't, and this one isn't, and this one isn't. So we're going to have this corner towards your right hand. Then what we're going to do is move the top layer like this, move this up, and then move that back. Then we're going to move this up, and just like do the mirrored. Put that in there. So yeah, it'll take a little bit getting used to, but once you get it, it'll be really fast like this. So I'm going to do that again. Just like that. And just however many times you need to, till every corner is in the split in the top area. And then next, what we're going to do is just insert the corners and adjust the last layer, and you solved it. So you're really close. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the white towards the top, and then do the right algorithm. Or find a yellow piece here. R, U, R prime, U prime. Just do that. Then don't rotate or mess everything up. Just move the bottom layer until another corner is there. So however many times you need to. Alright, that one's already solved. But this one's here. And hey, congratulations, you just solved your first Rubik's Cube. So, yeah, all you have to do now is just keep practicing that and get used to the movement. And if you have any questions, comment them down below. I'll try to get to them. And yeah, congratulations.